Hey y'all, this is Waldoggaroo smoking my new nicotine vape. It's got like a leather back to it. It's pretty cool. The other one, I was the what's it called? Yeah, it has no other name. I apologize, you guys. The head of the vape, which is the container for the liquid, it kept I don't know I don't know. I've already I've already gone past the limit here. It kept getting wet at the bottom, and I don't know why it kept on doing it, and I think it started doing it more frequently. So the guy had this guy right here, for a good price, and I was like, all right. And I hadn't used a. This is a different mechanism. It uses the same headpiece, but as a different coil, and you change out the coil, and the coil is a little bit cheaper than the headpiece of that was the what you replaced with the other vape. Plus, this one looks less like a penis, which is one of my complaints. I didn't voice my complaint, but this one definitely hits harder. But I remember, this type of design does. I think it looks cooler too. We'll see. We'll see. But it does produce more smoke. I like how I'm like talking like you guys don't do drugs. I'm not promoting any of this. This is nicotine, by the way. I'm not promoting vaping or anything like that. I'm just talking about, my day or whatever. Um, what was I saying? Like this one could produce a lot of the. It's like steam, right? It's not. It's not. It's smoke, but it's not smoke. To me, it's like steam. Produces a lot of steam. And I was trying to, I got it and I tried it out, and I was like, well, this ain't. I'm trying to figure it out, and I do the do the smoky process or whatever. Press a button. And it produced a lot of smoke. But that one wasn't too bad. Uh, but when I did it, it was like a flume is the technical word, I believe. A flume, a big flume of smoke. And I was coughing, 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 coughing. It's like, whoa. But anywho, today was a good day. Uh, feeling good. Trying to think. Yeah, just got to go to the gym, got to drink coffee, got to relax. My mentality has shifted a bit. Instead of being more of my alpha side is definitely darker than, I've talked about other videos about how alphas, they got alphas they're a complex thing, but they are great and very, very spiritual. And you know um, clearly I'm a vampire, and uh, also I'm a very, very spiritual person and believing in God and praying to God. And so it's like many different things. And here's why I'm pointing this out specifically. I've got these different supernatural things about me, right? That I have trained uh, and developed. And right now, I'm training the dark side of my alpha side. Um, Now, some of these words are arbitrary when it comes to the topic that I'm talking about, the alpha side of me. When I say dark side, it's like my alpha side has different characteristics, and still, uh, it's complicated to explain for me, but it's not like I still love people. I'm nicer to people actually, which is peculiar, and I'm easier to get along with. And what I've been learning, you know, doing there's a term that I used in another video, high alpha. Uh, it means different things, being an alpha leader to other leaders, other spiritual leaders. Um, and but the dark alpha, uh, it's a beautiful thing, and the blend. I talked about in another video too. I know I'm just like kind of skipping a little bit, but bear with me. Um, as um, being in the mindset of a high alpha, and you know, I talked about a technique that I've named called alpha switching. And what I meant by that specifically is switching between supernatural genres or supernatural abilities, depending. So, like switching from an alpha, high alpha mindset, switching between that and vampire. And they don't go together very well. I mean, they do and they don't. I mean, clearly it requires switching of sorts. And that switching is when I do it, it produces. This is something I was realizing. I didn't really think about this too much. I was aware of it as a supernatural phenomenon, uh, but I didn't really think about it too much until I started having a dark alpha mindset. With a dark alpha mindset, it blends with the vampire genre of supernatural abilities. So it's more it's it's not it's less one or the other, and I do have the ability to have both. Do vampire ability and high alpha abilities. But it's not. But it's like turning one kind of off and turning the other one kind of on. If I had to explain it. But with dark alpha and vampire, it's they go along uh, very well. So I think of it more like uh, alpha blend. It's like blending. It's like blending supernatural genres abilities. And yeah, and obviously I'm training. I'm still developing. I'm learning. I have experience with dark alpha things, but as I've grown, developed, and trained my abilities, I've trained the light side of alpha power, if you will, to a point where I got to a level where it could be called high alpha. And I trained a degree in high alpha, and now I'm training dark alpha. That makes sense. I'm talking about supernatural stuff, but I mean, I still need to train and develop. Uh, and this is the thing I used to think about. This I was, kind of in the past. uh, I was reluctant to the point of delusion to say, well, I've got it all figured out. In a way, like delusional. Like that is not true at all. Uh, Practice, experience, wisdom, mentorship, uh, spiritual guidance, God, um, being connected with people spiritually, developing myself as a man to have my body configure and develop in certain ways, produce certain parts of my brain, muscle, brain tissue, or whatever, like a muscle developing. It's like all of these things, and it's just what I do as far as training. And then there's all the mental aspects too, right? Like the discipline, the values, the purpose, the mission, the purpose, the goals, bigger picture, uh, the ability to the progressively updating um, my ability to identify situations. Uh, all these things. But I don't love it, but I like it, right? I don't say that I love things like this, but if I did, I would say I love this, but I don't say that it bothers me. I love people. I don't love things. So, so-called superhero, holy vampire. So we'll get going. I think I'll play some video games. Maybe watch some. I don't know. Maybe watch something. Probably won't though. See. And I did order some. I got a gift card from Amazon for Christmas, and I spent about half of it. Uh, got some tools. Gonna fix those bicycles, as I've said 1 billion times. And I bought some vitamins. And I bought, what else did I buy? I bought some new earbuds. I get the cheap but not too cheap. I get the value earbuds off of Amazon. And so yeah. And I do work in the morning. Look forward to that. It'll be good. And yeah. So appreciate y'all for watching. Message of the channel: spread positive awareness to vampires, kind vampires, and to bridge communication between all people. And vampires are people too. Supernatural things are people too. And it's important to bridge communication between all people so we get along. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.